Well, here we are at the show. And look who we got here. We got Mr. Mega Rock Wheeler here today. Tatum from Iowa. He probably don't want to stay on camera too long. He's like, I ain't never been on camera. Got Terry. Got my table set up here. Got some posters hanging behind it. Then right across from me, look who we got. We got Spike. We got his big old awesome Sedalia collection. Have big old Hardin from the lake. Pendant. That crazy old point right there.
One I found this other day, or last month.
That's a Texas style point.
That one.
Yeah, we've all watched them on film. Look at a box, and I thought I brought some ads. Look at all the ads he's got. Just tons of them. Tons of them and tons of them.
Hey, what's up? Oh, you videoing?
Yeah, hey, look who we got here. We got Marshall. He's got some stuff going on. Yeah, I'm trying to get this done first.
There it is.
Oh, look at that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Another little setup going on back in here. What do you got in there?
Just a little collection.
New finds?
That one.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Found that one yesterday?
Last week.
Last week? That's a nice one. This is one of the judge's sons. This is Jacob. Look who we got who showed up. We got Timo and E. Kaufman. We got some nice stuff here now. Look at this little pointed double, would you? That's nice. Big old monster blade. There's a beautiful Mozarkite Sedalia now. Big coot. I mean, it's early, and look at the crowd. We are crowded in here now. Crowded.
These guys are.
We got here. Look at that beauty. Look at that big old thing. Oh, look at that drill. That's sick. That's sick.
Find a lot of these. Some of them.
Big old dolt. Look at that. Dovetail. Pinkadina. Oops. See what we got over here in this last case. 3,500 cash, whole case. All Sedalias. That one looks familiar. Did you get any of these from Bill?
Who's Bill?
McLaren?
Where's he at?
Right here.
I think I did get that one from him.
I knew that point.
Years ago,
I come from our digging spot. And here's my buddy's Bill's spot that y'all always see me digging with. We got tons of tools set up, grinders they find. There's all his drills. Here's some of the Etleys from the Dirty Little Hole site. There's that eccentric Melville. Bunch of weird rocks. This is actually a fossil found up there. All kinds of different stuff, all kinds of ads and blades. Look at this. Here he has a case of all Dalton and Paleo bases. That looks like a quad there. There's a Graham Cave. That's a neat little case set up there. Look, here's some stuff all from the Dirty Little Hole. There's that one new Sedalia. There's that awesome thin blade. There's that recurved Etley. Then over here, this is stuff they've had for a long time from there. Different meteorites or something they find from up there. Here's one of the full axes that's come from the Dirty Little Hole site. Granite. Then we have 4 broken axes. Look at this. Man, and this was probably a celt, because that's a pole end there. So that'd have been the only celt that have been found up there so far. Got a little Eskimo pendant there. Little 60s or are those 50s?
Probably 50s.
1950s
Got the name of them.
shoe mash dolls, ain't they?
But you're right. Hi.
Hey, look who we got there. Mr. H, Bevel Blade. Trying to get around and get everything filmed. Guess we'll come back down this guy's aisle here. Look at this. I like how he has them all labeled here. That's cool. Got them all labeled. Look at these eccentrics. Those are pretty cool. Got them all labeled. I like that. Now that's a drill collection there. That dang overhead light. Look at them Dalton drills right there. Look at this monster. Little pencil drill. Blade case. Let's see. We got over this way. Some nice looking points in there.
That's right, Mike.
Look who we got here. Mr. Mickey Porter. I knew that point looked familiar. I was thinking, wait a minute, I know this guy. I know this point.
You see it?
You betcha. Man, that is something else. And love that polish on that thing. That's just awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Man. That Dixon's cool too. I like the patina on that. And that's a Apple Creek, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's a really neat Apple
Danny
Creek.
Cap's found that. You know Danny Cap?
Yep. I like that color in that.
My son found that.
That's awesome. Man. We're at field. Man. To find a Clovis in a field, that's just amazing. I mean, the only one I've seen like that's the one that Zach found. But a field find Clovis, man, it don't get no better than that. Don't get no better. Hey, look who we got here. Mr. Devin. Steph got her hair purpled. Looks nice, hon. Trying to get around and get everything filmed. I'm working on 10 minutes, so probably not going fast enough. Tatum is Mega Rock Wheeler. What we got? Look at this. We got a nice bone case artifacts here. Look at this big blade. That's pretty sweet. Excuse me, let me slip by you here real quick.
I got you on my phone next time I get some, you know.
Looky here. Looks like a beveled quad. That's cool. Little dovetail. There's some pretty Ozarks. All personal finds. I forget. Here's all personal finds. You buy stuff, don't you? Yeah, I thought so. Look at that. That's cool. Got a bunch of guns and knives. And get over here, some coins, boxes of ads. Yeah, that's a nice little blade there. Collection of marbles, Nerlich. Check them out. Look at the spades. I mean, look at the size of these. Look at this monster. How'd you like to swing that baby or that one there? Look at this. Look at the polish. on that thing. That is monster. This is cool. It's got the little bitty nip. Look at the size of this thing. Hey, you know you got a bird point laying loose over here. And look at the axes. Yeah, always remember he's got this axe, right? That thing's so heavy. How'd you like to swing that thing around? That's a monster axe. Let's move on to the next guy here. Got some nice colorful points. Look at these blades. Nice blade right there. That's some beautiful material. It's a nice calf. Got over here.
That's the most popular county for Tennessee stuff.
Pipes. Looks like a bunch of Kentucky and Tennessee stuff.
It's just a classic.
How we doing, fellas? That's pretty.
Definitely nice.
Like that red. I've only got one red point. It's a Gibson. I've got all kinds of red bird points, but only one red arrowhead.
That's some kind of quartzy material.
Huh.
Here, I'll pull it out.
I like them blue inclusions in
It's
it.
definitely
It
weird.
looks eulytic.
My dad gave that to me. It's actually, he dropped it and broke it in half and he glued
Oh,
it
wow.
back.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know what kind of material that is. That's really cool, though. Shame it got dropped.
Yeah,
That happens, though.
Yeah, it does.
Man, that happens. Look at that little Scotty
Oh, no.
bluff
He's
there.
got some nice ones.
Yeah, he does. Clovises. Probably mostly bought stuff, I bet. Dovetails. Get over here in this case. All kinds of goodies. Look at that big old sick drill. Just hundreds and hundreds of cases of beautiful shiny rocks. Don't get no better than that, does it? I don't want to make the video too long, but I hate to miss anything that may be hiding around here that may be really killer. Look at this blade. Callaway County, that's just north of us. Looks like a lot of Illinois finds, Pike County. How you doing? What we got over here? That almost looks like my Calf Creek.
Yeah, got a little.
Man, look at them blades. Them are nice. Right there, nice hard one. Look at that crazy creek patina on that big old monster.
Hey, Mike Brooks.
Hello, Mr. Andy. How we doing? Not too bad, not too bad. Check out all them pipes and banner stones.
Some of my stuff on your video.
Yeah. Yeah, that should be on YouTube.
Watching that, man.
Look at this diction right here, man.
I started
That is
getting on
awesome.
the computer and looking at some stuff, and I was looking at one of your videos the other day on
Well, I've got about 350 something now.
Oh, do you?
So yeah, there's a lot of videos.
You had that many.
Look at this Dalton. That's awesome. I'm standing here trying to make my way around the show, and Bevel Blade comes up and he points out, he's like, "You ever seen any, clay shell, conch shells like that?" And I'm like, "Well, Mike Terry has a couple pieces of conch," and Jason's like, "Well, I brought you something here. I don't need to show that, but."
On the same hill,
Albana white.
Look what he brought me from the Clay Hill in Ohio. Is that not awesome? Is that not awesome? Thank you, Jason.
We'll give you something you never found before.
That's awesome. I love it.
It ain't no Dalton, but it's a little bit of payback.
You right? That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Okay, we'll get back to seeing what's going on here at the show. Look at the pile of axes this guy has. Excuse me for a second, you don't mind, would you? All kinds of them. Yeah, some nice discoidals in there. Especially that one. That one's really deep dished. And we have these great folks here who are always set up at the show. Yep, they always got some awesome cases. He does a great job on these barnwood cases. These are done real nice. I mean, barnwood's a little tough to mess with. Yeah. Here's probably some of his personal finds he's got. You got that plain view in sight?
No, I didn't bring it.
Didn't bring it. Boy, I'd like to show that on film. How you doing?
I watch you on YouTube all the time, bud.
How are you?
My name's Ryan Leach. I don't put anything on YouTube yet.
Well, good to meet you, man. Good to meet you. I'm back here in that corner. How you doing, sir?
Hey.
Pretty good. This, we got buckets.
Beer's coming in good.
Yeah. We got buckets and buckets of points there. Look at this blade. Wow, that's a monster there. I can kind of scooch around him. And there's a big metal trade point. Look at that Dalton hiding up in there. Nice harden next to it. That's a nice Chesterfield there. Blowing her bevel blade, seen that yet? Bevel blade, you see this Chesterfield in this case? See, I guess we'll head down this way. Look at that huge Chesterfield. That's a big one. Yeah, look at this one, man. That's a monster. Here's a real nice case. Killer Sedalia. Some beautiful mosaic right there. Nice Clovis point. Really patina Daltons. He's got some nice sized fossils, don't he? Nice pottery case set up. Boy, I love them effigy bowls. Boy, I'd love to have something like that. And then here, one of the fellas that puts on the show, who made the timeline poster and who made the Mozarkite poster, Steve Lee. These are all his timeline cases he has set up. This is all his personal collection that he does not sell on his site.
But you guys found some of them.
There's my fish eccentric I dug up in the very first shelter I ever dug in. Some awesome stuff
some
in
deliciousness
there.
right
Oh
there.
man, them calf creeks, yeah, those are just sick. Some nice rice lobes, Daltons, dovetail. That's on the Mozarkite poster.
Yep.
Ooh, look at that little banded Angostura. That's awesome. I know the guy that found that one. Eddie, the bald head running around, the judge.
Yeah.
That's one of his finds right there. Actually, there's quite a few of his. That double notch coupe, wherever it's at, is
that's on the other
one of
side.
his. Yeah. Some real nice stuff down here. One of my favorite bullseye smiths. All kinds of other goodies. Nice Snyder collection going on there. Look at this Dalton frame. Now there's a frame full of beauties there. Especially that one. Man, let me show you the scale on that. That's a nice Dalton there. Much other nicer points. Hardened case. Nothing but hardens. He just bought the harden off my buddy that he found on the Dirty Little Hole site, but I don't see it out yet anywhere. It's probably because he'll put it in his own collection. Look at that. Clovis, quad, fluted quad. Wow, that's something else. Or a Cumberland, maybe. Scott's Bluff section. Killer drills. Steve's got all kinds of killer stuff. You can see his stuff online at Richard's Relic Shack. Yep, there's that Hardin right there that a bunch of people tried to call Jeff City Church. Well, sorry. It's Ozarks guy. Which you can get that poster off his website too, Relic Shack. Right there, relicjack.com. All kinds of killer stuff. We got back in this corner. We got Mr. T-Mo's Archive Man and Miss Kimmy. Say hi to the tubers, Miss Kimmy. Who we got here? We got Mr. Corey over here. Is your table? Okay. We got a bunch of stuff here. Look at that Madison collection. Let's come over here and check out Corey's table he's got going on here. A box of choppers and ads, and look at that big old spade. Got his big old metate and grinders. That's a really nice grinder. Where'd you get the antelope at?
That was just recently found. I was found last week.
On the Missouri River? Antelope. Antelope off the Missouri River. Miss Findy won for it last year. There's a cool fossil. Calf Creek. Awesome drill. Big old polished spade. What we got over here? Some of Randy Ash's really nice cases.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I always like this case here.
I know. Down to the bone, ain't it?
Yes, it is. Mostly all Missouri finds, but it has a few Illinois finds in it. Look at this oddity. This dovetail case. Must have sold one recently. Got a spot missing there. Skip around here. You're fine.
What's going on, YouTube?
Got going on here. Look at this red.
He did an awesome job on that.
Well, more Randy Ash's case. This is the guy that won Best of Show last year with all his cases here. Look at this big crazy point. See if you can't get to see how that curve's going on in that thing. He has some awesome cases, but a lot of his stuff is all bought collection. Which it's neat to look at them, but bought collections just don't impress me like the personal found guy. Look at that little Alabate's beauty. Man, that's gorgeous. That's just amazing. Just amazing. Man, look, did you see that? That Alabate's little, well, that thing's wow. Yeah. Here's some nice cases set up. One of my favorite Etleys right here. Now, last year you took Best of Show, right?
At one of them. One of them was Best of Show, I think, and the other was Award of Excellence.
Yeah. But one of my favorite Etleys, I never forget that thing. And it's been lightly restored right there. And just barely of that corner, and you can't tell what a bit. I mean, I'd give my left thingy down there for that. Find something like that. That's an amazing piece. Look at that dovetail he has there too. I never forget that beauty. Nice Calf Creek. What we got over here? Oh, that Dixon. That's sweet. I love them northern creeks. Them guys are in trouble this year because I'm going to start hitting them. My creek, I find some decent ones, but our big old rocky creeks, they're hard on them compared to them northern creeks that are just little ditches with sand and pebbles and stuff like that.
It's mostly mud and you don't find anything. It's I mean, where I'm at, most of mine are field finds. This here was Johnson County. It's a little farther south, but I found this one in the creek. But
Yeah,
everything else in this frame, I found that one in the creek.
That's a field find?
That's a field find.
Man, that's got a heck of a polish to it.
That's creek. That's creek and that's creek, and I think everything else in there is field.
What kind of material's that?
Knife River.
Knife River flint.
My
Well,
brother found that over 45 years ago down the road from my house.
it's kind of like good Ozarkite. It'll get a polish, natural polish to it,
That's
because it's being that gemstone material. And this probably traveled from Texas or up North Dakota. Was where that was found.
no, it's found
Only
in Saline
place that
County.
Knife River flint comes from. It's
found in
North
Saline
Dakota.
County, Missouri. Just down the road from my house.
Yeah, I always like seeing packed material, or even different style points from other areas. Out in my big sea of dirt, we find Castervilles to Montels to Delhis.
you don't like it.
Let's see, which way do I need to go? I've been that way. Don't think we've been down this way yet.
You collect a lot.
Mr. Larry Underwood's stuff he always brings. Boy, look at that Calf Creek. That thing would have been sick. Little Dalton right there. It's a heck of a pipe. There's a nice case of big old blades. That big old Melville looking thing there. A little rough case. Look down here. There's another gigantic monster axe. I mean, look at the size of this thing. Hand's as big as the bed end. That's huge. Just huge. Some really nice material points. Some corner tangs. Looks like mostly all Texas stuff. Oh, there's a cool looking point. Looks like that come out of a creek or something. Big old hemp hill. We got down through this way. Nice frame of stuff. Wow, look at this big old blade here now. That thing's a monster. Just a monster. Excuse me. Wow. Look at that beauty right there, would you? There's an oddity point. Little diamond end point. Eccentric. Yeah, I don't know about stuff like that being even real. Historic moccasins. Some nice drills. Down here we got the Richard Whittle corner. And I mean corner. He's this wall and all the way down that way. There's awesome case of axes. We're awful dark over in this corner, ain't we? Mr. Zach and Cody. Got their stuff out here. Where's that awesome little Clovis he found? There's one of my favorite points of his, that Apple Creek. I think it's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That big old celt dug out of the bank. Total awesomeness. A little gawk at Mr. Cody's stuff. Oh, heartbreaker right there now. Man. That almost looks like a white Angostura or something, more than a Sedalia. A little closer look at the flaking. This little cool eccentric. Always glad to see these boys down here. This is your second year now? So good. Hopefully we'll have them coming each year. Look what we got over here. Mr. Johnny and Miss Kayla.
How's Brooksy doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Good to see you, brother.
You bet. I haven't hit Richard yet, but you guys need to come with us to dinner this year.
Okay.
Because after the show, we always all get to dinner, and this year we're thinking about doing it at Bandanas at 6 o'clock.
Hey, we like bandanas.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, we
Just
figured
just
everybody
keep us
would like
informed,
that.
and I don't think anything else is going to.
Well, for the most part, I think I've gotten everything. I'm going to save what filming we got left for the rewards, and we're going to get everybody outside for a good big group picture again this year. So we will see you at rewards time. And thanks for coming along. Johnny. Yeah.
51 years old tomorrow.
Woo!
Entered this world 51 years ago and been digging ever since. He's like
Get on
a
this
bull.
side of Johnny here. That way we can get him.
Congratulations, Richard. We just had to do that. Okay, let's just do it. Happy
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Codger. Happy birthday to you.
You smell like a zoo.
Congratulations, Richard. Some unbelievable stuff in this show. Unbelievable. My judge it's been a rough time for him. There's just exceptional stuff.
Kudos for Eddie.
Mike's got his camera out here. He's ready to go. Best personal find. Do I have your attention for this one? Marshall Ingrosia for his notched hole. And I'm probably not saying that right. Am I saying that right?
There it is.
Oh, come on, hold on.
There it is. Grab your hoe. Take it up there. Here. Hold that up and show that off.
Yeah. You guys Mike, I tell you what, I've got to lay the microphone down and go get the awards. I forgot to bring them up here. So, Mike, stay right here. Stay right here.
Marshall.
I'll be up with you. Okay, guys, this is what your awards look like this year. Best personal find. Everybody get that?
Good job, Marshall.
And I'm sorry I didn't have them up here, but I got the rest of them up here. Okay?
Thanks, guys. Sweet. That's crazy.
You betcha. Super cool, man.
Yeah, man. I need to get
You deserved it. That thing is awesome.
Sweet. That's crazy.
The Award of Excellence.
Thanks.
The Award of Excellence is next. Terry Jeffries, where are you at? Terry Jeffries, where are you?
The outside?
He what?
That's me.
Get him in here, Ed. He's gone?
My phone's over at the table.
Actually did it. You find these in the same creek?
Terry Jeffries has got an absolutely drop dead
Actually, that one did too.
Adina Dixon. Absolutely beautiful. I guess he has gone. I'll make sure that he gets this. And if you get a chance, take a look at that Dixon. Is it on your table back there, Mike? It's back there in Mike's corner. Go by and look at it. It's gorgeous.
He's got it priced for $2,000. He's got it priced for $2,000.
Mike tells me that if you want to buy it, he's got it priced for $2,000. Dollars.
Terry does, not me. My diction's about 400.
Best personal find collection. Best personal find collection. Richard Eady, where you at? Here he goes. I'm going to make a little speech here before I present this to Richard. I understand, Richard, that you've been digging in the same site, the 30-acre site, for some time. And my note here says 10,000 years of artifacts all the way back to Dalton's and Plain Views, bird points. Best personal find collection. Here you go, Richard. And guess what? He almost didn't make it. Am I right, Richard? He almost didn't make it. But we're glad he did. Best of show. This will be our final presentation of plaques, the best of show. And I don't know if that guy's left or not. I don't know if he's still here or not. Mike Brooks, are you still here?
Yeah.
You better come on up and get this.
What?
Let's have a hand for Mike.
I gotta set my camera down. How about that?
Mike and moles have a lot in common. They dig. They're diggers.